So McCavity now comes up for hill and they're set to run. 2140 metres, opening event, first of 7 today. Offhand racing in the first here from KAL20180902 and Decoy Noxious jumped away well on the inside. Spiritual Warriors going up there, having a look for the lead. And then Medici Vase, they're not going hard. It's going to settle down third. McCavity getting its head up on the inside. It's fourth on the inside. Then a further 1.5 to Inject the Venom, and Anglo-Irish is over on the inside. Well, they're crawling early, and Spiritual Warrior Pateman's going to take it to the front. Goes out from a length there, and Medici Vase is up second. A Decoy Noxious third on the inside. Then a further 3/4 to McCavity is over on the outside of Anglo-Irish, and a further length to Inject the Venom for Matawutier, who's at the tail of the field. Just under 1600 metres left to go, and Spiritual Warrior, who's been very well thought of in the market and shows the way by that length. Medici Vase up on the outside running second, and a further 3/4 to Decoy Noxious, who's another one being thought of in the market. It's getting keen on the inside there third. A further head away on the outside to McCavity for Ryan Hill. A further 1.5 to Inject the Venom for Ortiz over on the outside, and Anglo-Irish is back on the inside for Rene Forrest at the tail of the field. Inside the final 1200 they go, and they're going too slow for Medici Vase, and he goes around the outside and wants the lead and draws to the front by a length now on Spiritual Warrior. McCavity's going up on the outside at the 1000 now, runs to second. Then a further 1.5 to Inject the Venom, moving up fourth. 3/4 Decoy Noxious getting shuffled back on the inside, and Anglo-Irish the neck away on the outside at the rear. 800 metres left to go. Little more tempo coming into it. Medici Vase in front shows the way. McCavity for Hill now gets up on the outside. Those yellow blinkers running second. Then Spiritual Warrior, the favourites, down on the inside third, and the speed comes right into the race. Over on the outside, Inject the Venom, and they sprinted away from Decoy Noxious, and Anglo-Irish on the outside. Coming around the corner now with just over 400 metres left to go, and the sprint's right on in front. Where's Medici Vase by 3/4 on the outside. McCavity, then Spiritual Warrior. Now Inject the Venom taken up wide. Decoy Noxious, no run, and Anglo-Irish behind them. 200 to go. Inject the Venom, he quickly moved up, took the lead. Spiritual Warrior, Decoy Noxious the inside. It's Inject the Venom in front. Decoy Noxious coming hard. Decoy Noxious comes and Inject the Venom, and Decoy Noxious through on the inside wins here from Inject the Venom. Spiritual Warrior third. A long way back, Medici Vase tight there for fourth with it Anglo-Irish, and dropping right out of it was McCavity. Up on the inside, Decoy Noxious for Julian Coco Tarslow has proved too good. 2:19.41. 2:19.41 is the time. Second goes to number 1, Inject the Venom for Matt Ortier, and third will be number 4, Spiritual Warrior for Mitchell Pateman. 6, 1 and 4 are up. 6, 1 and 4 time 2:19.14. Well, they really crawled along early in that race. Some tempo started to come into it. Now fourth does go to number 5, and that's Anglo-Irish has run fourth there. 6, 1, 4 and 5. Yeah, they crawled along early, and then they really started to get going. The sprint came right on, coming inside the final 500 metres of the race. And Decoy Noxious, who got shuffled back, he was second last in this small field on the inside. Coco Tarslow stuck to the inside, he gained the run. Inject the Venom moved up, he was fourth. He ran to the front from Spiritual Warrior, and Decoy Noxious coming hard on the inside has done best, and has beaten Inject the Venom under his top weight. And third there going to Spiritual Warrior, and fourth in Anglo-Irish. It's a long neck by a short neck. A long neck by a short neck. 2:19.14. We'll have the last 600 up very shortly here after the opening event on the card. But Decoy Noxious, who was very well backed in the market. 5-year-old bay gelding by He's a Decoy out of Clear Sky. He's owned by the St Jude Corporation, managed by DM Maraid. The Loma Park Farms Proprietary Limited, managed by KJ Everett, trained by Craig Wright. Julian Coco Tarslow hugging the fence, coming through to win. Second is number 1, Inject the Venom, owned by Andrew Inglis. 7-year-old brown gelding by Helen Beck out of Folly Lane, trained by Peter Fernie, Matt Ortier. Third goes to number 4, Medici Vase. There's a 6-year-old bay gelding by Duke of Marmalade, trained by Gary Bowen, Natasha Faithful, and fourth in number 5, Anglo-Irish, Rene Forrest. The last 600 was covered in 35.87. 35.87 there. As the last 600 metres, 219.41, a long neck by a short neck, 6, 1, 4 and 5. As Gillian Coco Tajlo brings back in Decoy Noxious, winning the opening event.
We'll catch up with Craig right now, trainer of Decoy Noxious. Craig, prior to today's run, he sort of was hitting the line fairly, but today maybe this new-found distance, the staying distance, suits his horse down to the ground.
Maybe. I mean, I thought he'd been disappointing, to be honest, in his previous runs. He'd loomed up a couple of times and really faded the last little bit, so we had to throw at the stumps because what we were doing wasn't working.
And to be fair, he was third in the early part. He got shuffled back to last, and then he's come through and beaten the other 5 home. Probably ran the fastest sectional.
Probably did, but going back to his early races, he used to get back over the short distance and flash home really good, and I just felt we were riding him a bit close. But you know, stepping up in distance, he jumped so well. It was pretty hard to sort of settle him back. So he over this ground, I think he still needs to learn to relax a little bit, just to help him.
Absolutely. Well, you've done a great job. Quick word on Illmatic in the next.
He's going well. I thought his first up start in Belmont was actually on a slow track, which didn't really suit. Was actually quite good. So this looks like a nice race for him.
Would you take $1.90?
No.
There we go. Craig Wright, congratulations on the win there. Looks like Frenchie's taken off. We won't have a chat to him after this race here, but all honours there with Decoy Noxious. Craig alluding to Illmatic in the next. Should go well, but pretty short there in the red currently with fixed odds markets.